Today, we're going to be learning about how to do a butter landing in GUFS, or practically any flight simulator. So we're going to do it step by step. Alright, first step is to find yourself a landing position in an airport. So right now I'm landing in Abu Dhabi International Airport, and I am going to be all ready. So preferably, I would have a airliner to land this aircraft. Airliner, because buttering an airliner I think is probably easier than landing, for example, a fighter jet or something of the sort. Alright, next step I would say is to first of all make sure you have flaps down and you are not in full throttle or anything. So we're just gonna remove the navigation now and unpause. So as you can see, I just messed up because I had this elevator all the way up, and so I'm just gonna press R and restart. So now I have a low throttle. Now I'm going to put down the gear. I already have flaps all the way down. I'm going to turn on the brakes, so of course when I land I make sure I am not over speeding. When I quickly slow down, I come at a low descent, just so I want to dive a little bit so I can come eventually have a low FPS. um, uh, so I don't have a low FPM, so it can be a smooth landing. So now that I'm approaching the runway, I have to make sure to be locked on to the center of the runway, and also to try to touch down on the landing zone, landing strip, because if I touch down anywhere earlier, it's not gonna look as nice or professional. So you wanna try to just keep that throttle up, and of course we didn't make it in time, but still I would call it a butter landing. And the game glitched, but no problem. We're just gonna go back to the replay mode, and we're gonna really focus on that land and the wheels. So as you can see, we're going to just speed up a little bit, and right here, if you notice, see how nice and soft that wasn't too much pressure, and there goes the glitch. So we're gonna do this one more time, but we're not gonna be talking as much, and we're gonna try to just remove the spoilers, remove the brakes, make sure elevators are neutral, and go back. Alright. Oh, and we're in reverse thrust. No problem. Go back to normal, and brakes on, initiated, and we're gonna try this time to land closer to the landing strip, or even on the landing strip if we can. Gears down, and almost down yet. Now we're gonna make sure this time to come at even a lower FPM so it can be even smoother. And we're just gonna nicely come down, lower our speed. We do not want to be coming fast. That's one of the most dangerous parts about making a butter, going fast. And then you're just gonna nicely, and there you go. There you go. Nice, soft landing. Now, if we just look around, look how slow we're going. Now, if you really want to challenge yourself, you can always go into cockpit mode. Sorry, English. It is harder to see. Let's just load, and there you have cockpit mode. It's just more difficult to land. So we're just gonna remove everything. We're just gonna go back there. So we're gonna go back to the landing gear, and we're gonna speed it back up right here. This is the perfect spot, and look, pull up, and nicely. A little, it was bounced, but not too bad. If we're just gonna do this again, but from normal view, right here, and we're noticing just look at the landing gears. Look at the rear landing gears. This is the most important part. You gotta make sure this comes first. If this comes second, then you are definitely not making a butter landing. Notice how nice. Slow, and yes, butter. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and watch some more videos.